it's not that great, but the idea of the jab,
If you're gonna be dealing with Sonic Spin Dash,
yeah.
I don't think you're gonna really
No,
be
but
jabbing.
not even for spin dash, but in terms of like the fast move that's on the ground. You get and also that down tilt. He didn't use down tilt that often because remember,
Down tilt's something he could have used,
Yeah,
but
like
most of the time, it's just he was already like. Basically, whenever like Ewok just tried to do something, Manny was just already there in his face,
Right.
just forcing him to do something. And like whenever he was there, it's just Ewok was like trying to do some retreating defensive option and just immediately got caught every single time. Just he had no time. He just forced himself to have like no time to reset at all. So there was like almost no way that like jab was going to be coming out realistically and all that. And it's like when you see spin dash coming out, most of the time you're going to try to step it out with like nair or up air. Sometimes even the occasional down air. But
and I was wondering, because I know like in terms of movement options, right? Sonic is one of the kings, right? But you have to like consider like players like Leo and Tweak, they do incorporate a lot of perfect pivoting to really change up the position like in an instant. Would you consider that if Ewok was, actually try to implement, he could actually mix up and actually use some other options like, like you could do perfect pivot, roll, really get a lot of space in between, or like mix up where you're gonna be.
So the thing is this, using those options to your advantage definitely is going to help you out in the long run. But if you don't have the game plan there, no amount of movement options you have is going to help you out at all.
Right.
That was the biggest thing. The game plan from him was not there.
All right.
It wasn't really the perfect, like perfect pivoting isn't as much as a deal against Sonic as it would be against some other characters. It's just like, rolling definitely can be used a bit more, but it's just, you really need to sit down and think how you're going to be dealing with those options. But right now we got Phuzix and D2DA coming up right now. So this is definitely a matchup that D2 should be familiar with just because they do have Blank and Master Raven in his own region.
Ooh,
That was pretty
it's so close. I was already ready. He was like 40%. I thought that was dead.
Yeah.
I was ready. I was ready for that to be a done stock. And
wow, that was really clean.
So what I definitely like to enjoy is when I watch Sheiks, is definitely the most I like to enjoy is their movement options, and especially about platform play. Because since my character from Melee is Sheik, I definitely enjoy that movement option as well. So I like how Phuzix was using the platform earlier. He's definitely like changing it up because as well, Meta Knight plays on the first floor. He doesn't like to use the platform as much. So he's mixing it up. Oh, that's kind of very low.
That was good pressure by D2DA right there.
Yeah. But D2DA was doing really well in terms like, okay, you got to stay up in the platform, but Phuzix was still, incorporating it. It was
whoa! That's a thing?
I heard a spike, and then it comboed.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, new things.
Okay, just
the more you know.
I think it was more like I'll just do it. It's like might as well. But maybe
honestly, he looked like he was still in hit stun after that. I could be wrong, but
that was an actual spike.
Yeah.
An actual spike, and that actually kept him enough hit stun to land that up smash. That's actually very sick.
No, that was so smart.
Ooh.
No, perfect. That was hot. That was hot.
I like to call what D2DA's dash attack there. I like to say that his spacing was so good, he missed by a hair. Because sometimes you do like, okay, I'm gonna space it so well. You're not gonna be able to hit me the way I attack you, and you're spaced so well that your hitbox doesn't touch them.
Yeah. At that point, you're just gonna whiff punish all day.
I whiff punish myself. That's what happens.
Yeah.
But D2DA actually took a lot of damage there, trying to he was really trying to force his way in, and look at all this damage he took.
I mean, this is the bane of Meta Knight.
Ooh.
What is his neutral? Dash attack, dash grab, and
roll.
When you're at the deficit, it's just like I guess I have to go in now.
I have to go in even more. It's like
that Sheik is chilling all day, just charging those needles. Because if you come, toss.
Yeah.
You jump, roll.
But it was really changed real quick. I think the spike shook everybody in the right now because I was still shook about that.
Oh yeah, no, honestly that could
I got hit twice by it, and if Phuzix ever tried to do that again, I probably would get hit again. I wouldn't have known how to DI it.
Yeah.
Okay, now we see D2DA deciding to go with a Lilac pick. Lilac pick is actually not that bad for Meta Knight. He actually does take advantage of the platforms and the way the stage is, and D2DA knows a lot about the tilts. we saw earlier he used Tornado, and now he's using the side B. So he knows a couple of things about the measurements of the stage.
Yeah. D2DA is right now playing pretty well as far as recovery-wise goes, but still in neutral, just losing all these.
Ooh, that was a chance.
Yeah. Still was able to capitalize, though. So, attack, very low cooldown on it.
D2DA right now is having a problems of like when he should be able to press buttons. Well, there's a chance here, but like it's mostly like when should he be pressing buttons, because a lot of the times Phuzix like falls with an aerial and then he's trying to attack, but the jabs are gonna come out, right?
Yeah.
So it's really about like whose turn is it.
Yeah, no, he's got to give a little bit more respect to Sheik.
Right.
As far as it comes out. All right, yeah, there we go. That was a good one. Time to move out. We'll see.
There we go.
Ooh, okay.
Actually,
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Because if Meta Knight was facing it the other way, it actually would have hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if you can exactly control that in that instance. I feel like you could have.
Oh!
Call outs. Smooth.
The D2DA once again taking the first stock, but oh, actually that was a good tech, and then Phuzix with I
don't even know what to call that.
I SD at least 1%. Phuzix, that's a mantra, you know. That is something that we ritually see.
Is that a Phuzix mantra?
Yeah, that is a Phuzix habit of SD.
Okay, so we got a quota.
Yeah, we already got the first one in, for the night, at least on stream. And 1-2-1, real quick. These are the kind of sets I guess a lot of people like to watch.
Yeah, I mean, Phuzix can't be too disappointed at him. I mean, he was basically winning every exchanges. But as we would say on Twitter, he got outplayed that set.
I got outplayed. Opponent SD'd. I outplayed him.
You outplayed him because you didn't die. You just didn't die.
It was the same. Like I can't. Damn. I just can't. But once again, we're seeing that Phuzix is once again in control of when, like, he knows the neutral exchanges. He knows when to press the buttons. And it's just, once again, just very good control. I think what fascinates me the most is just how the way he throws the forward airs. They're not immediate.
Yeah.
There is a slight delay between these forward airs and a lot of these attacks. So it's very deliberate.
It is. No, I mean, Phuzix is playing really, really calculated right now. I'm actually liking it a lot. I feel like I might have watched only like one other set of his when he came back here. This is the first time like I've really, really paid attention to him. But he's actually a pretty phenomenal Sheik in this sense himself.
Right now, the Meta Knight's at that percent where like 1 or 2 needles is just really going to just disrupt his complete gameplay, which is his ground game.
I was like, he should be able to get a stock at this point.
Yeah.
I was surprised that the other four tilts didn't confirm into it. But finally going to be able to get away with it this time.
Oh,
just raw.
Yeah,
he's gotten so many of those too. But oh god, we might have the power up coming through from Phuzix right now, and it is definitely not.
Phuzix was actually like playing a little bit dandy right there, kind of wild. He might lose a stock if he keeps doing this Randy down. Oh my god, he's playing very Randy.
The thing is, he had the read.
Yeah.
He actually had the read. That's the scariest part of the whole thing. So, oh man, D2DA is just on point with that.
Oh my god, he sees him. He sees into another dimension. The Meta Knight cape, dimensional cape. He's definitely seen across that cape and throwing the four smashes. Ugh, I'm telling you, he knew he was going to stay there.
Okay, I think Phuzix has told himself at this point, okay, this man is fishing hard.
Yeah.
He's going to get put. Like, the next time that we see D2DA do that, like, go for, like, an up smash or anything, like, I think we're going to see a really hard punish on him.
Yeah, but the thing is that another thing that to notice is that D2DA likes to throw these forward smashes in key places at the ledge. Yeah. Throws them right, like, close to the ledge or roll distance from the ledge. So those are the two places that he knows that, regularly a player would use it. And this is an up smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he got the spot dodge.
Yeah.
He's with the right read, but the timing of it just a little bit off.
So this is right now. Phuzix understands. That's all I could say.
I think he caught his jump too.
Yeah. That was actually very close. D2DA, I don't know if he would mistimed it by a couple frames, but that was definitely close to curtains for Phuzix right there.
That really was. Now, like, honestly, with Meta Knight with Rage, Sheik at 40%, this is scary.
Oh my god. Every time you see Meta Knight get a dash attack in, it's like, oh my god, is this it?
Yeah, You can't fish for bouncing fish like that. You have to wait for the air dodge like that.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yep.
And that's gonna be it. Phuzix gonna be moving on.
I like the way D2DA was playing at the end there. I really was enjoying it. Even though it was quite wild, it still was working.
Yeah, and I mean he was getting Phuzix to that percentage where it was getting terrifying at the moment. So I think we have one side of bracket design. We're gonna have so it's gonna be Phuzix and Manny in winter semis actually.
In winter semis, they